I've done 1 and 2. And please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to Creative Coder Jed, like this video, and share as we share more productive resources. So today in our part 3 service of PSD, we'll be looking at how to create emails and professional emails so that we can stop sending mails that have at gmail.com, at outlook.com, so we can be sending mails that looks like this. We will have professional emails free of charge. What is there is that all this will be free of charge. All the tools you'll be using to send this, get this, will be free of charge, and you will be sending professional emails. This is for business people, for developers, even for personal use. All right, so the first tool we'll be using is called Brevo. So Brevo is an email, SMS, WhatsApp campaign, or suite. So very, very great tool that you can use for your email campaign, SMS campaign, and WhatsApp campaign. So to register to Brevo is just to go to onboarding. So if you go here, very simple. You just register your account. Usually with your Google account, you can do that. You can also register with email and password, anyone you prefer. You can register with that. Okay, so I already have an account, so I will not be showing that. So I already have an account. So when you register, your account will look like this. Your account will look like this when you log in. So these are calendar, these are the details. So I'm not going to be talking about how to use the campaign. We're going to straight how to create a professional email. All right. So the first thing we are going to do is to put in your domain. So we are going to put in your domain. And how to put in your domain, you go here, sender. So I've added this domain already. This is the domain that we'll be using for this, but I'm going to take it off. Let me take this off. Oh, this is domain here. So we can take this off like this. And for the senders, I'm going to take this sender off. So how to create this? First, you have to add your domain. So I'm going to add a new domain here. So you add your domain. This is the domain I want to add. This domain, I will add it. So if your domain is being managed by Cloudflare, it is very, very simple. If it's being managed by other hosting, it's also simple, just that you're going to do it manually. So this is saying that it's automatically configured, but normally it's supposed to. I have this record. It's going to give me this record. So let me try to delete those records. So I'm going to do this Brevo. So you should have 2 CNAME records, and you should also have this and this. Let me confirm this. This is not it. So I need 2 TST. Let me confirm this. This is not it. So there are 2 TST 2. Okay, should be this. Yeah. So this. If I save this, so we have this, and these are the 2 TST and the 2 CNAME record that I've added. So I'm going to take them off. So I will take those 4 records off. So they are off. So if I go back and redo this again, I'm going to take this domain off so that it can do it again. I'm going to add a domain, this domain back. So it's going to try to authenticate. If you are using Cloudflare, it's very simple. So you are going to have this first option, recommended if you are using maybe Cloudflare or GoDaddy, it will be done automatically. But if not, you can just do it by yourself by adding the records manually by yourself. You just choose the second option. But I'm going to choose the first one since I'm managing my domain at Cloudflare. So I'll go continue. It's going to authenticate it. Your domain has been authenticated. So back to domain listing. Perfect. So it should be here. Authenticates. So you're going to tell me to sign into Cloudflare. It will sign you into Cloudflare. Very simple. And add those records for you. So you don't manually attach those records. So for now, if you look, these are the records that we have for now for this domain. So it's going to add 4 records, 2 CNAME and 2 TST records. So these are the records. So you authorize it. So I've authorized it. If I come here, it's going to say back to domain. So it's going to be authenticated. So the domain is authenticated. So if I go to my Cloudflare and refresh, I should see the records. I should see the record now. Perfect. So I can see those records, Brevo 1, Brevo 2, the 2 CNAME, and the TST, this, and this, the 2 TST. So perfect. It's authenticated. So the next thing to do is to create a sender. So we want to create sender. I want to have account that looks like this, support at google.com. Then, so we want to create a professional sender. So I'm going to create like, let me create one. So let's create, let's say, this will be, okay, let's say community. Let's say community forum. Let's say community forum. So the email will be, since the domain is this, so it will be, let's say, community at this. So this will be the email and this is the sender then. Okay, so let's add this community forum. We're adding that sender. So this sender is under this, so it's there, so it's under this. That's been verified. That is correct. So the next thing to do is to forward this email. So to forward this email, we have to go to Improvmx. So we have to go to Improvmx to do that. So go to Improvmx, you go to improvmx.com. You're going to add your domain and the email that you want the mail to be forwarding to. So we are supposed to add this. This is the domain and the email that we want the domain to forward to. I will be using this. So I need to use this, but I've already created an account already, so it's not going to allow me. It's going to tell me that I have an account already. But for the first time, you are going to see success and you'll get this. You will get this. So you will get this email to validate your email. You're going to add your name, and they will prompt you to add your details, just simple details that you have to add. So if I click this, it's going to ask me to add those details. But I've added it because of lagging of time, so that will not waste much time in the video. So these are the details. You just add your name. So it's already added, so I don't need to add again. Just this, and that is that. So I'm going to take that off because I've done that. I've done that already. Okay. So let me take this off. So let me log in here. So email is active. So the thing to do there is that when you have after validating the account, the next thing is for you to add aliases. So you have to go and add aliases. So for now, let me take these aliases I've added off. Yes, yes. So I've added aliases. So I'm going to add now. So I wanted to add community. We added community. So at this, and it's going to be forwarding to this my mail. So I will add it. Let me put it here. I'm taking this off. Let me take this off. So let me add alias here, community. I will add this. Perfect. So community ads will be forwarding to this. So that's correct. So the next thing to do is for DNS record. So the DNS record here will be adding 3 records, 2 MX record. So the type is MX, the name is roots, priority is 1020, and this is the server, and an SPF record. So the SPF record will allow you to send mails Improvmx to send mails on your behalf. Why this will allow your server to receive and forward emails. So if I go, I've added those 3 records to Cloudflare. So I've added those records to Cloudflare. So these are the records. So these are the 2 MX record for Improvmx, and the TST record is this. This is the TST record. Or if I check it, so the TST is the type. So here is at. So when you put at, it has root, so it's going to also do that. So 1 hour, you can leave it auto, and this is it, Improvmx, and it's cool. The MX record same. The MX record same. You put the MX record. So MX at the roots, and if you put ads, it's going to show the domain. This is it, and the priority is 20. So you save. So those are the records. After adding the records, you should come to Improvmx to verify. So here it's showing active because active, but when it's not active, it should be showing not active. So you have to be checking it until it propagates. So it takes like 20 to 30 minutes to propagate. If you're lucky, also sometimes it propagates within 2 minutes. So it depends on the situation. So having done that, so the next thing is we need to connect this so that we can be using it to send and receive emails free of charge. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here on my Brevo account. So I'm going to create an SMTP and API. I'm going to create an SMTP record or account or key. So let's create an SMTP key. So I will call it community forum. If I come here, okay, community forum, because that is what I want to create that. So this is the SMTP key. I'm going to copy it. All right. So if you come here, for your SMTP settings, you have the SMTP server. This is the server. You have the port 587, usually for your mail. Login, and this will be the mail for login. Okay. So let me go here. I've added those details here. So the SMTP server, this is it. The port, the login. So the SMTP key, I'm going to put this here. So the next thing we are going to do is to go and add this. So let's go and add this. So I will go to my email. I will come here. So let me go here. Okay, so when you have done with your Improvmx, you should receive this email. So this is the first one. When you have not added the records, you should get this. So after this, you should get this when it is so amazing. Your domain is verified. It's now forwarding emails. You should get these 2 emails. So the next thing, let's go and add it here in our Gmail so that we can use our Gmail to be sending and receiving email on behalf of that community at the domain. So here at accounts and imports under send mail ads. So add another email address. So we add another email address. So we're going to say community forum. So we're going to say community forum, and the email address we did community at the domain name here. So the next step, okay, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back here. So we're going to choose this as alias. and we're going to use it as main email like that. So it's auto getting this as the SMTP server, but that's not, we don't want to use Improvmx outside SMTP. We want to use Brevo. So we'll go and use Brevo as our SMTP server. So we'll change it. The username. So the username will be this login details here. So we'll use this. The password will be our SMTP key. So this will be our SMTP key. Perfect. So under TLS recommended. So port 587. Cool. We go. So congratulations, you have successfully located your server. An email with a confirmation link was sent to this. So remember, Improvmx will now forward the email to us so that we can receive it. So let's go and check it if we got that mail. Let's go and check it if we got that mail. So if I go here, perfect. This is the mail. So it's to confirm it so I can start receiving email on behalf of that. So I will click on this. So confirm, I confirm. Perfect. Close. We are done. I can delete this. I can delete all this. So if I now go to my email here, I can see that let's say let's do a test mail. Brevo Improvmx. So recipient, let me send it to this email here. And who is the sender? So let's do this. Okay, let me close this. Let me check that again. Hope this is working. Yeah, so it has been added, so we can send mail as this. We can also send mail as community. Okay, so let's check that out. Yeah, here. So here from the drop down, you can now select to either select from your former Gmail or this. So I can use this now. So I'm sending to this, and it is a test mail. Test mail. Hi team. So let's just do this and test it. Okay. Okay. So let's send this. Let's resend this again. Okay. So sent. So if we go to sent, okay, if we go to inbox, we should see that. So test mail. So who is the sender? So from from this to this, that's not what we wanted to do. So we wanted to do this to this. Second test mail. Hi, let's just send that. Okay, let me try to make this default, but it's not necessary. Let me just try to make it default. Let me just try to make it default so that it can send automatically. Okay, though it's not necessary. So to this test, I'm just write nothing. Okay, so sends. Let's go and check that. Perfect. So it's coming from, if you check it, it's coming from community home at the domain and to this email. So you have your free email address you can use courtesy of Brevo and Improvmx. It's very, very cool to get yours. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please subscribe, like this video, and share. Goodbye.